Did you just have a baby, or maybe you're about to have a baby and you're wondering about belly binding? Well, in this video, we're gonna cover belly binding, some of the reasons to do it, and some products that you can use. Hi, I'm Tabitha Gomes and welcome to this YouTube channel. I'm here to help all you busy ladies out there juggling jobs, careers, and kiddos with no real time to exercise. I'm going to give you exercise tips, tricks, routines, and even product reviews to help make exercise a part of your life. And today we're going to talk about belly binding. Okay, I am 4 days postpartum now. I will show you the video of me in the hospital right here. This is me in the hospital. I am 1 day postpartum, and you can see that I am putting on my belly binding wrap, the one that I am wearing currently right now. Okay, so what we're going to talk about belly binding, I've done it for all 3 pregnancies. I swear by it, and it's been used for other cultures for generations, okay, for years and years. And why it's not a common practice in our culture is beyond me. I have no clue, but it was, I don't know, I feel like for me and my family, it was more of a cultural thing. My mom always told me, as soon as you have a baby, you want to bind your belly, bind your belly, bind your belly. So it was kind of a no-brainer, but of course I did do the research. So I think there are some cultures still in America that do it, but overall as an American cultural thing, it's just non-existent. So I want to talk to you about some of the benefits of belly binding. Now, belly binding is not the same thing as wearing those corsets to get your waist super thin and trim. No, it has nothing to do with that. And I actually do not use a corset in my regular fitness life. I strictly use corsets or belly binders immediately after having a baby for no more than 6 weeks, really. Actually, I stop a lot sooner. Now, I don't believe in contouring your waist in any crazy way after that. It's just not healthy. But belly binding right after pregnancy, you're giving your body that support that it needs, because you have to understand your core just went through a ton. Your linea alba is stretched, your rectus abdominis is separated, you likely have diastasis recti, your core muscles in a whole are not strong anymore. And what your belly binding is doing is just tightening. It's giving it a small brace. Now, you don't want to give it a permanent brace. You want it to learn how to brace itself and become strong again, but you're just helping it. Now, you have to also remember you have relaxin running through your veins. Relaxin is that hormone that helps your body's ligaments relax, literally, so that you can open up your pelvis to have the baby. So you definitely want to belly bind while that's still in there, because your body is moldable. It's very moldable, and it can go back very quickly. So now let me show you again what I looked like after 1 day. This is after 1 day of postpartum, did not belly bind, and then this is what I currently look like 4 days postpartum after belly binding for 3 days. Okay, I am not back to having a shape at all, of course not. That's going to take some time, but the belly binding has done amazing for me. Okay, so it brings everything back together. Now, the reason I didn't bind immediately after having the baby, and something to take into consideration. Once you have that baby, your uterus is still going to be very big, and it's cramping and pushing itself down. So it's going to naturally do that, and if you're a nursing mom, it will, as you nurse, you will feel it cramping down, cramping down. Within that first 24-hour period, a lot is happening. A lot of cramping's happening. With my second baby, I tried putting it on a little earlier, and all it did was cause way too many cramps. It was just too excruciating. So I decided to let my body rest and just do everything on its own, get most of the cramping out. So when I did put the binding on, yes, my belly did cramp a little bit more, but it wasn't ridiculous. So my uterus was already much lower. And so binding it on didn't affect that or make it hurt at all. It's really comfortable. It actually, you know what, I wear it during the day, I sleep with it at night. I don't wear it 24 hours though. It varies. I could sometimes wear it 5 hours a day, and then some days I maybe have worn it 10 hours a day. So it really depends on the day and the mood and what I'm doing. But as you can see from both videos, my belly has gone down significantly, and I highly, highly recommend you bind that belly after pregnancy. Now, the question is, what do I buy? What are you wearing? And what should I get? And I'm here to help you. So I bought this one after my second pregnancy, and I did use it again. For my first pregnancy, I did not buy a belly binder like this. I actually got on Amazon. I will put the link down below. Let me see what the brand is, because I can't even remember. I think it's some like generic China brand. Chong Efri. I don't know. I'll put the link below. I really have no clue what this brand is. But this has 3 parts. So, oh, I guess I should pull it all out. So this is the whammer. If you want to just go for the gusto and get the one that's meant for belly binding, you can get this one. This one is actually really good. And it comes with your little instructions. I'm going to look at it again because I haven't used this thing in 2 years. So it's not just a belly, it actually works on your pelvis too. I've never used the pelvis portion though. So once you get this down as tight as you can and days have gone by, then you can add the next layer on. And you've got the next portion that goes over all of this again.
And you can tighten this sucker. Tighten this portion, and you've got these other little bands. Sorry.
Tighten here, and then you've got these other little straps that you can crisscross and make it really nice and tight. And last, which I did not use, this is a pelvis. For your pelvis, I really don't need a smaller hips than what I already have. My hips are small enough, but then you can tighten that on. For the ladies that have blessing with wide hips, although you may not think it's a blessing, when you don't have hips, you think it's a blessing. So this is how everything would look all together. I have not used this all together ever. So like I said, I do not use the hip portion. In a few days or maybe within the week, I will put on this second portion here, just to give it more tightening, basically, because the first one can only tighten so much, and then it's nice to have that next layer to tighten even more, because, you know, after having that baby, your waist is actually much bigger than it used to be, right? So we want to help it get back down to size as fast as possible. This is the price, how much I purchased it. Could not remember that because that was 2 years ago. But say you do not want to go with this option. This is your last baby. Maybe it's your only baby. Maybe you plan on not having any more babies and you're like, oh, I really don't want to spend that money. What can I do instead to still get the same effect? No problem. So for my first one, I did not buy this fancy mechanism. I didn't know it existed really. I actually really didn't go out looking for it. I don't know why, but what I did buy, I will show you. Can you see that? This is a waist slimming belt. I don't use this to sweat, ever. Never ever use it to sweat. Don't believe in the product at all. So I bought a waist slimming belt, and I bought 2 of these. These are the tummy tuck underwear girdle thingamabobs that you wear as a panty, and it goes all the way up under your boobs. I love this thing. Now this, I bought 2 of them in the past. I had a medium and a small. This is a small right now. I am not going to fit this for probably another week or so. And once I do fit this, I will actually wear this one. I really, really love it because it is the tummy control. You can wear this to sleep and you can wear this under your clothes without having that bulky belly binder. So if you want a simple thing that you can maybe use again or give to somebody else that can make use of it, one of these panty things that has a tummy tuck thingamabob built in is really awesome. I used this for my first pregnancy and it worked, okay? On top of that, I used the waist slimming belt. So similarly to using the belly belt, you just wrap the sucker right around. Yeah, wrap it right around that torso, right around that belly, and you tighten it up. Bam, no big deal. And it works. You're just putting compression on that and bringing those abs back together, giving your core basically some strength for the moment. Now, some of you ladies might have a big diastasis separation. If you don't know how to check for diastasis recti or abdominal separation, you can click the link right here and it'll send you to that video to see what your separation is like. This will help. This will help bring it back together along with some exercises, okay? So let me show you the next step if you want to take it even further. Now, let me tell you again, I do not use corsets to corset. I use them strictly for the postpartum period. Now, I have two and cherries. They are in different sizes. One is bigger, one is smaller, because my waist will get smaller. So I have a lot of different aids to help my waist go back down to what it was a little quicker than what might happen naturally. So let me show you this corset. I don't know if I'm going to fit it right now. It's a size 34. My waist, I'm not sure what my waist is right at this moment. I didn't measure it. Corsets are rough to put on, but they work. They really do work. Ooh. Yeah, ladies. It's my bigger size. It's not going on right now. There's no way. So my belly has a lot to go. Mind you, I did eat a lot of cookies this pregnancy. Gained 30 pounds versus the 23 that I gained the last 2 pregnancies. So this one I've got a little more chunk in there. Baby came out almost a pound bigger than my other one. So he enjoyed those cookies. Anyhow, so those are the options. I'm sorry I can't show you the corset right now because I'm just not there. As I said, I am 4 days postpartum. Let me step back and turn. Go. This is with using a belly binder. Pretty much nothing else. Currently have lost with the baby and a little bit of weight afterwards. I am down 14 pounds. So I have quite a bit more to go. I'm not stressing about that, but most of that was the baby and whatever water weight and blood volume weight and placenta and all that stuff that came out of me. But I will keep on using my belly binder. Let me put it back on while we chat because I need this sucker on to help me out. But I will continue using my belly binder for at least a month, probably. I don't think I will last for 6 weeks. I really didn't go that long with the other 2. So I just go until my belly looks like it's pretty much come together. So if you have any questions about any of these products, I will link them all down below because I'm an Amazon shopper. So all of these can be purchased on Amazon. I will link each one down below for you guys. And if you have any other suggestions, product suggestions for some of the ladies out there, maybe you've had a creative way to bind your belly, or maybe you want more options. So let's share, ladies, in the comments below. But I hope you liked this video. I hope it helped you out. I hope it was informative. And as always, stay positive, work hard, and God bless. Mahalo for joining me. Aloha. If you want to see more videos, you can click here to do your diastasis check, or you can click right here to see when you should start exercising after you have that baby.